Do I need? No, I think it's clear. So, first I want to mention something. That's why I'm standing here, because we decided to do some things as a new way. We think that if we try to do presentation together, not one by the separate parts, it's going to be a little more attractive. And we try to perform this presentation together. Me and Salima. This is a practice. And I'm so happy that I do this practice in front of my friends' eyes, because this is so better for me to be between the strangers to do something a new way. But I think that we will be a little bit confused or complicated. But so sorry about that, because this is our first time that we try to do such a thing. And first, I want to thank you, Salima, about the introduction of our presentation. We are working on the storytelling that our friends mentioned for the previous session, the last week. And you know all what is the effect of the story on the mind, what's going on when you hear a story, what's happened. As I cannot remember my friend's Hilman nice story, I want to mention another story for you, but in the next style, maybe.
Use the stories in technical brain. The first day is at the beginning of a session. And the second one?
To introduce the participants. Why? You are my participants. You are my friends, you are my classmates, you are my participants. But we have to introduce the participants. What do we want to do?
So the third one is as a need assessment. We should do it because we should know the participants or the student expectations, what they want to get from the class. Because of this, it's necessary for a teacher or lecturer or trainer that have a need assessment.
Sure. At first, we will try to explain each of them more and more in the next slides. But this is a summary. After visioning and strategic planning too, what do we have when we want to be an effective communicator? As my friends Arina will explain to you more and more. What do we have? So we have, of course, we have some tools to be effective on the persons who are listening to us. This is the vision of the strategic planning tool. We will discuss it in the future.
Okay, as a method for enhancing retention and reviewing content, it's important for a trainer to know after he or she taught and teach the lesson, how many percent the participant or the students get from the lesson. It's important to know. Because of this, we make stories from students to understand how they get the lesson.
Number 6, as a team building activity. Of course, we know that we want to try to make a team, make a group, and also many activities in the previous sessions. We try to divide the class to 2-3 groups for having the activities. What was the aim of these teams? When some people is going to be on a team, they're trying to share their mind, their knowledge to achieve a goal. So make some effects on that. That's why I will explain it more.
As a way to increase creativity and provide a safe environment for idea generation. We are all creative, but maybe we forgot that we are creative. It's important to notice the people that you are creative, you can make some innovations. And by these activities and making the stories, we can remind the people that they are creative.
For fun. Why fun? So does previous storytelling is a fun? Maybe, huh? Maybe not.
Of course it's fun.
Of course it's fun.
Yes, of course.
For fun. No explain more.
Okay,